What up guys, Monsters back here again with another reaction video. Today we are doing Andy Mineo's Neverland featuring Mars. So again, another song that I've heard before. I love Andy Mineo. Some of Andy Mineo's stuff is on my workout playlist, and all of his stuff is on my regular playlist. So I love this track. This is one of my favorite tracks from him. So hopefully, if y'all don't know this artist, hopefully it'll turn you on to him. If you've never heard the song, hopefully you enjoy it, and let's check it out.
Looking in a distance and dreaming of a world for us. When the moon's alive,
I like that. It's like three different voices, three different octaves and stuff like that. So it's nice.
In the night, I'm alone. Without you, I'm drifting out. When you take my hand, I'm so high up, I'll never land. I'll never land. I'll never land.
All right, here we go. Talk to us, Andy.
I'll never land. And I'll never land.
Everybody wanna be on top. I don't think they know what that means. Once you get there, then you can't stop. Everybody gonna for your spot. Aiming at your team, I'm up all night.
So everybody's aiming at the top, but I don't think they know what that means. Everybody wants to be the best at whatever they do, whatever they're passionate about, right? But a lot of times, even the sacrifices that you have to make to get there. For example, let's take me. Again, this channel may never get really huge like some of them, but I have a goal and I have a mission in mind to do that because I want to reach a lot of people. But I mean, here it is. I mean, you can see it's late at night, right? And I'm doing these reaction videos for y'all because it takes sacrifice. Anything you do in life, it takes sacrifice and it takes time. My wife can attest to that big time. She has a children's clothing line that she does. And she, in the beginning, you know, before anybody knew her, you know, she put in a lot of time. There'd be times where she'd be up at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, sewing orders for people who have ordered clothes from her to get them shipped out on time, right? And she went from there to a huge company now, not like really huge, you know, but really big from where she was. So a lot of people, but when you get there, what Andy Mineo was talking about was when you get there, a lot of times the fight getting up is a whole lot easier than the fight staying there. Because once you're there, before everybody was focused on getting at the top and whoever was there. But once you make it there, now everybody's focused on you. Where before is nobody was really kind of looking at you, oh, this guy's running my same race. But once you get there, now they're like, that's the guy I need to knock off. So constantly, people are trying to either beat you down, pull you down, discourage you, or whatever the case may be, to get you to knock you off the mountain, per se. So that's what he's talking about.
Everybody wanna be on top. I don't think they know what that means. Once you get there, then you can't stop. Everybody gonna for your spot. Aiming at your team, I'm up all night, chasing dreams. Everything changed when you go from seeing it on big screen to behind the scenes. Leading the song like it's the light they lead, huh? You know the rich and famous kill theyself to stay rich and famous. Very same thing that they built their name with, be the same thing that they be enslaved with. So
the rich and famous do whatever they can to stay rich and famous. The very same thing that they built their name with be the same thing that they'll be enslaved with. That is very much true. And to a certain extent, you know, everybody who's successful in whatever they do, they're a slave to that industry, that craft, that business, whatever, right? But it needs to, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it needs to come to a point to where if that is pretty much taking over your life and neglecting, especially if you have a family, if it's neglecting your family and you start to distance yourself and you're not there a lot, yeah, like Andy Mineo says, you might need to break loose some of those shackles a little bit. You got to put in your time, you got to put in the work, you got to put in the grind, but it should never come before um, or neglecting any of family members and stuff like that, and especially if it's something that's really important, right?
I don't want rap, you can have that. I don't want the crown, yo, I'm aiming past that. Headed for another throne, can't have that. This a kingdom where my dad's at. And I'm his son, my singer. So
Let's run that back.
So I don't want rap, you can have that. I don't want the crown, yo, I'm aiming past that. Headed for another throne, can't have that. This a kingdom where my dad's at.
I don't want the crown, you can have that. I'm aiming for another throne way past that. Something about like where God is, right? Where my dad's at. So I love that. I love that. We as believers and as Christians, our goals ultimately should not be set upon the highest level here, right? Our goals should be ultimately set on the kingdom and furthering the kingdom and in whatever we can. And that's why before, when I was just doing the fitness videos, that's all I was doing. But now I incorporated, if y'all watch me on my social media, it's at Monstar Fitness 4002. That's on Facebook, on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, all that. I put on there every Monday is what I call Monsters Monday Message. And it's just, going over a scripture, just a little 60-second video so I can put it on Snapchat and all that. And Fortnite's ready. We're not going to play Fortnite right now. I don't play Fortnite, really. I had it on there and I tried it. I don't like it. Anyways, that's another video. Where was I at? So, yes. So, I realized that, look, I need to be further in the kingdom in whatever I do, right? So, I was like, well, how can I, since I'm doing this social media platform and kind of putting myself out there, how can I go about doing that? So, that's when I started the Monsters Monday Message with Scripture. All these reaction videos, I try to find things that are, pointing towards God and real, Christian type music. Not to say that I won't ever do any kind of other reaction videos to other different kinds of music, but I want y'all to know what I'm about and who I am, and hopefully that sparks an interest in you. And if you have any questions on that, I'm more than happy to talk about it. But yeah, Andy Mineo's doing the same thing here, talking about aiming for the kingdom, right? Oh, I clicked it.
And I'm his son, my singer, so deaf won't have that last laugh. Child of a king, royalty, that's ass cap. They want glory, money, and power before you go. I promise you it's empty, we aiming just way too low. I know we own things we don't need to impress people. We don't know that we go broke trying to look rich. I can't do it, I just won't.
We go broke trying to look rich. So I heard a comedian or somebody say something one time. It's like a guy will have like a $400 or $500 pair of shoes, but is driving a Pinto or something like that. It's just referencing like our priorities, where our money goes. We want to look rich, but once we get back to the crib, you're not rich. You eating off plastic bowls and paper plates. But hey, I do that too sometimes. Hey, it's a lot easier than cleaning the plate.
My new goal is to be close to the one that made my soul, man. Them other highs gon' let you down. I'm trying to get so high, I'll never let no.
I'm alone. Without you, I'm drifting low. When you take my hand,
I'm so high up, I'll never land.
I'll never let. And I'll never let.
I am Rufio with the ripped jeans, Cool Mo with the 16s. In the studio, Michelangelo with a microphone, writing 16s. But these songs ain't for the chat.
So what he did there, he's pretty much saying like he's the cream of the crop, right? Rufio in the Lost Boys, he was the leader, right? Michelangelo in the Sistine, I mean, it's a beautiful chapel, right?
I am Rufio with the ripped jeans, Cool Mo with the 16s. In the studio, Michelangelo with a microphone, writing 16s. But these songs ain't for the chapel. Try to build with others, your own attack you. Try to be a light and they blowing the match you lit. Can't use a shotgun to catch a fish, I'm on. Using a different tactic, come with your boom Baptist. Look at this rap cat with glasses, cooking the track. And every time I look at my past, I laugh like, you know where I should have been at?
Yes, so much yes. I love that. That is boasting in his weakness there, in my opinion. he's telling you, like, from where I came from, you know where I should have been at. And he laughs at that now, right? Because of who he found. He found God, he found Jesus and stuff like that. And he's in a much better place now. I love that.
You lit, can't use a shotgun to catch a fish. I'm on using a different tactic. Come with your boom Baptist. Look at this rap cat with glasses, cooking the track. And every time I look at my past, I laugh like, you know where I should have been at. Nowadays, I just want to make it classic. Trying to set the bar way above the average. Then smash that for the glory of God and do rappers like Apple, leave them without jobs.
So the first time I heard that, I was like, what? That is a bar. That is just crazy. The first time I heard that, I was like, do rappers like Apple and leave them without jobs? I was like, whoo, man, that was...
Look at my past, I laugh like, you know where I should have been at. Nowadays, I just want to make it classic. Trying to set the bar way above the average. Then smash that for the glory of God and do rappers like Apple, leave them without jobs. Sitting on the writer's block, penning everything that I've been in and out of ever since the album dropped. Things change, get the feeling they won't stop. I don't want to grow up, Neverland, got no clocks. But let me give them bars and no shots to catch up. I got a message about a blessing, but it's written in cursive. You're gonna face death, I know the one to reverse it. Listen, when I say I get so high, I ain't even talking about sticky, no lie. The way up is down. Stay low to the ground and you close to the clouds. Listen.
So what he's talking about there, obviously, you know, he's not talking about getting high. He's talking about, you know, getting to heaven. But when he's saying the way up is down, is, you know, God says in the Bible, the humble shall be exalted. I'll see if I can find it while I'm talking. But it says, you know, the humble. I'm just gonna tell you what I'm typing. The humble will be exalted. That was going to be kind of hard for me to text and talk about something. So in Luke 14:11, for everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and he who humbles himself will be exalted. So that's what Andy Mineo was talking about right there. The way up is down. Stay low to the ground. It's pretty much stay humble. Stay grounded, stay humble. And, you know, like God said, you know, the humble will be exalted. You know, if you exalt yourself here, there's also another scripture. I'm not going to just constantly look up scripture. Maybe I should start kind of thinking about that. But anyways, you know, there's, you know, if you seek praise from men, then that's all you're going to get. You know, if that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for applause and an attaboy from people down here, then you'll get that, and that's all you'll get. But those who do it humbly and quietly, you know, those are the ones to be exalted.
When I say I get so high, I ain't even talking about sticky, no lie. The way up is down. Stay low to the ground and you close to the clouds. For real though.
I'll never lie.
I'll never
I'll never lie.
So that's pretty much it, guys. It goes to that all the way to the end of the song. So you might see some splices, like some jumping over the chorus and stuff like that, where I'm not talking, because again, this is not really a reaction for me. This is a review over the song. You know, I'm just trying to bring out new music to y'all that maybe y'all haven't heard of, maybe you haven't listened to, or stuff like that. So in these videos, if you do see some cuts and some jumping forwards or stuff like that, it's just because I'm just going to show y'all the content where I'm talking more than just kind of bobbing my head and dancing with the music, right? So I hope y'all enjoyed that. Again, Mineo is another one of my favorite artists, and this is one of my favorite tracks from him, Neverland. Another one that we'll probably do is Wild Things. I love that song too, and I like the message behind that. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know if y'all enjoyed it. Let me know if y'all already know about Andy Mineo. Maybe there's some tracks that I don't know about. I do know he put out a new album, but a lot of it's like some unfinished cuts or something like that. So to be honest with you, I haven't listened to it. You know, maybe I might do a reaction to it. But we'll see. So let me know down in the comments what y'all want to see. Let me know if there's an artist y'all want me to check out, a song or whatever, and we can get that going. Guys, again, appreciate it. You know, for me, it's always nothing but love. I think I appreciate every single 81 of y'all subscribers and the new ones that I'm going to get. I appreciate y'all too. Just thinking about y'all taking time out of y'all's day just to watch to see what I think about music and stuff like that, man. It's really humbling, and it's man, it's awesome. I appreciate it so much. So again, from your boy Monster, I'm out.